Vaccinating class 12 students is important but impractical in current situations, say experts. School principals say board exams delayed to August will hamper college admission and study abroad plans. IIT Kanpur launches 2 new courses in statistics and data science. PSBB Chennai teacher accused of sexual harassment. IIT Delhi launches new Center for Research in Optics and Photonics. CBSE to start telecounseling sessions for students of class 10 and 12 from May 24th. DU launches COVID helpline for visually impaired. Goa cancels class 10 state board exams. Decision on class 12 exams to be made by May 26th. Good afternoon and a warm welcome. You're watching Education News Network, where we get you the latest developments in education at the top of this hour. This is Sanya reporting from ENN, and the daily stories are: several states including Kerala and Delhi have demanded that class 12 students should be vaccinated before conducting board exams, which is a pertinent point but seems to be impractical at present, according to several health experts and education experts. During a high-level meeting called by the Ministry of Education to decide the status of pending class 12 board exams, Delhi Deputy CM Manish Sisodia demanded that students should be vaccinated before conducting class 12 board exams. A medical expert from a leading private healthcare facility said, "Unless you have a vaccine that is licensed for that age group, you cannot administer it. The trials for Covaxin have begun, and we don't know about Covidshield's trial for the 2 and 18 years age group. Only Pfizer is the one available for ages above 12. The firm is supplying vaccines to countries and it is not yet approved here, and it should agree to provide vaccines to India. Even if the Indian vaccine trials are successful, there is already a shortage of them for the existing age group eligible for vaccination. Practically, it is not feasible in these timelines." The CBSE board exam 2021 for class 12 is likely to be held in July-August, and the evaluation time will probably stretch till September. The CBSE timeline will be confirmed by Education Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal on June 1st, and the deadline for suggestions from the state is May 25th. However, such a case will hamper the college admissions schedule, especially for those who want to study abroad, say school principals. The brand new proposal is prone to trigger a ripple impact within the training house, as a delay in holding board exams results in a delay in faculty proposes admissions and the beginning of the brand new tutorial 12 months, said Rajat Goyal, Director MRG College Rohini. He added that if there will not be sufficient hold between the board exams and college entrances, then the scholars will not get time to organize for his or her entrance exams. Delaying their examinations repeatedly places the scholars underneath a relentless psychological strain, which might have opposed results. The Indian Institute of Technology, Kanpur, has launched 2 new courses in the field of statistics and data science. The Academic Senate and Board of the Institute have approved new 4-year BS and 5-year BS MS programs in statistics and data science from the coming academic year 2021 to 22. The admissions to the programs will be through JEE Advanced Score. Data science and artificial intelligence are playing increasingly important roles in finding solutions to diverse real-world problems. Research in data science in the next 20 years is expected to focus on developing mathematical-rooted models that can be implemented. The synergy of theory and applications requires training specific to a unique set of skills, and the BS and BS MS programs in statistics and data science have been launched in response to this need for effective implementation in real-life situations, said Abhay Karandikar, Director, IIT Kanpur. An accountancy and business studies teacher from Chennai's Padma Sheshadari Balabhavan School, KK Nagar, Rajagopalan, has been accused of sexual harassment and inappropriate behavior with girl students studying in the school. From sending students sexually explicit messages to touching them inappropriately, the complaints are aplenty. This was brought to light when the renowned fashion model Kripali shared instances of harassment and screenshots of conversations the teacher had with students on her Instagram handle. The same gathered support from the alumni. On Sunday, several hundreds of alumni of the school wrote a letter to the dean of the school, Sheila Rajendra, regarding the behavior of Rajagopalan. While this was shared on social media platforms, screenshots of his conversations with students with inappropriate content have also been circulated widely. The students have also expressed concern over Rajagopalan being given access to students' phone numbers with classes going online. They have said that there have been instances where students have been harassed to refrain from complaining about his behavior, failing which they would be given low marks in exams. The alumni of the school have sought that the teacher be immediately suspended, ensure that he does not take part in any academic activities while the matter is under investigation, and have asked the school to ensure that he is not allowed to conduct any evaluation until legal proceedings are completed. The Indian Institute of Technology Delhi has recently launched a new Center for Optics and Photonics. The center will seek collaboration with establishments such as the Defense Research and Development Organization, Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, Department of Atomic Energy, Indian Council of Medical Research and Industry to undertake R&D in the areas of importance for them. The center will focus on doctoral and postgraduate programs, including special programs for industry professionals, along with the translation of research into products. As the spread of photonic technology and its usage is increasing, there would be many opportunities for such collaborations, including setting up of startups. Apart from this, the center will play a pivotal role in the near future development of photonics-based quantum technologies for next-generation computing, secure communications, etc. Sustained linkages with industry will also be developed and established, said Joby Joseph, Coordinator Optics and Photonics Center, IIT Delhi. The Central Board of Secondary Education will commence the annual telecounseling sessions for Class 10 and Class 12 students from May 24th August. Students of Class 10 and 12 along with their parents can avail the telecounseling facility at the toll-free number 1-800-118-004. The board had earlier launched a new app, Those for Life, for the psychosocial wellness of students of classes 9 to 12 during the pandemic. The board has designed this facility for the ease, convenience, and utility of students and parents within the safe home environment. The Those for Life app will simultaneously cater to students and parents from CBSE affiliated schools in different geographies across the world. The live counseling sessions will be conducted free of cost thrice a week on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday by trained counselors and principals. Delhi University's Department of Social Work, along with the Blind Relief Association, has launched COVID helpline for the visually impaired to help them access medical services and ration supplies. Depending heavily on sense of touch, a visually impaired person is much more vulnerable and needs special care and attention to be able to fight the pandemic and living through the widespread fears and unforeseen difficulties resulting due to the second wave. Adding to this, she or he has to struggle much more to access and avail basic common amenities, assured food and primary healthcare facilities, read a notice by the Department of Social Welfare. Delhi University colleges and departments have been actively involved in providing COVID support to persons in distress during the last month, while several DU colleges such as Kamla Nehru College, Rajdhani College and Shivaji College have been running COVID resources help desk manned by students and faculty. Some colleges are now also vaccination centers open for the public. Goa Chief Minister Pramod Sawant on Sunday announced that the state government had taken a decision to cancel the state board examinations for class 10 students. He said that the government will take a decision about state board examinations for class 12 students by May 26. Sawant, who also holds the education portfolio, said, "I am aware of the stress that class 10 students and their parents have been going through." He said that senior officials of the government had, in consultation with private institutions too, reviewed the situation amid the COVID-19 pandemic and that the state government had taken a decision taking all factors into account. We have come to this decision that class 10 examinations will be cancelled. Students will be promoted based on the assessment of their internal marks. If based on internal marks one subject gets left out, the students will be allowed 80 KT, he said. For students taking the class 10 examinations privately who have no internal assessment, the government may hold a 1 day or 3 day examination. He said that similar examinations may also be held for students wanting to opt for the science stream or diploma courses. While the tentative date for this will be towards the end of July, Sawant said the students will get at least 15-day heads up before the actual date of the examination. That's all for today. Thank you for watching Education News Network. For more such videos, log on to our website theENN.com and do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Signing off, Sanya.